Okay, let's take a look at this multi-view right here. We're going to turn this into an isometric shape. And what you'll need is, of course, a pencil, and then a straight edge, and some isometric paper. All right, first thing you're going to do is just kind of get an idea of what the overall shape of that thing looks like. So if I were to quick draw that shape, it would kind of look a little bit like this. So we'd have that left edge. I'm going to do as best I can with isometric here. Come down over, and then a diagonal there, and then it's got a little bit of this going on. Oh, not quite that wide. All right, so this is kind of what I'm envisioning. Oops. This is what I'm kind of envisioning in my head when I look at this thing. Maybe down a little bit further. Over, up. Okay, so something that kind of looks like that for the most part. All right, so I can obviously be more accurate than that, so I'm going to do so. First, I want to get an idea of what the overall dimensions of this thing are. And if I look at the overall dimensions, the width is 6 blocks, the height is 4 blocks, and then the overall depth would be 5 blocks. All right, so first thing I can do is just kind of outline that area on my sheet. I'm going to go up here in the top left corner, so I have room to do other ones. So maybe I'll start like right here. So I'm going to go, when I say 4 high, so there's 4, and I need 6 units out this direction, back up 4, and then a 5 unit depth. So I'm just making some points that'll help me to have, oops, that's a 6 point depth there. That's my issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have that one go out 5 to there. There we go. That should be the right corners. Okay, so I know those might be a little bit difficult to see. Hopefully, I'm trying to make them light though. All right, so now I need to think about where would be some good potential starting points on this that have some good shapes for me. So I'm going to actually start here on the left, left-hand side of this shape, and so basically that edge goes all the way down my shape. All right, so from there to there, I should be using a straight edge, my bad. So from there to there. And then since this next part is a diagonal, I'm going to kind of wait on that. What I know, though, is that back edge on the top goes all the way back. So I can start making that. I have that go all the way out to there. And then the back edge comes all the way down on that top side. So this is kind of help me frame it out a little bit. Give me something to work with. And then the side edge over here, that's also going to come all the way down. I can actually see it here in this view, the right view. It's going to come all the way down that edge, and then it'll actually come in until this spot right here, and that's that point right there. So at that point, that's when it kind of fades back at an angle. So I'm going to get this edge right there. And then I can also tell that, again, the bottom comes out 3 blocks. That's actually the right side, I should say. The right side comes out 3 blocks from the back towards the front. And then now I'm kind of ready to start throwing my angle in there. So from here, that wasn't as dark as I wanted it. From here all the way back to there, that's going to be my connecting point. That's from here to there. So I'm going to just connect those two. All right, so that looks really good. And then I know a couple things about this. The first thing I know is that this edge comes up 1 block. So that's this edge right here, comes up 1 block. And then I'm actually going to start backing this thing out a little bit. So I have this L shape that I need to create on that front face. Those are right there. I'll make those darker. And then it goes back to the 2 block mark, or 2 blocks away from that left edge. So I'm going to just kind of make all those lines. Start here. Sorry. So from here to there, and from here to there. All right, goes back, and I said it goes to that spot where it's 2 blocks away from that left side, just like that. And then I also need a little object line here because it's transitioning from a vertical to a horizontal. All right, so now the tough part is just kind of figuring out the rest of this angle stuff. Now what I should know is that because this line is 1 unit above this bottom, I'm going to make a construction line that goes all the way back, and I'm just going to be prepared to find where it crosses. But I know for sure this line, if it's 1 unit up here, then it needs to be 1 unit up each time I have this on a perfect corner. So that means up here it's 1 unit up as well. So now I'm going to make a construction line that goes through those 3 points. All right, just kind of light, something that I can go by. And then what I'm actually going to do to help myself is I'm going to make this depth line there. So this, and then this will be a construction line. But that I can actually make an object line right now, because I know it goes back 4 units. And then also this object line right here, I know for sure goes right there. And so now what I have left is this line, this object line. I'm going to make it a construction line at first. And I'm also going to make this construction line that's 2 units away from that left edge. And I just need to find where this stuff's going to intersect. So right here is where this back line is intersecting with this construction line right here. So that's actually where my vertical is going to happen. I'm just going to be careful to make this as close to vertical as possible. And now I know for sure it's going to go all the way up till that construction line right there. And now I have the ability to put the rest of my object lines in. So this line now, I can say for sure there's my object line. I can be confident about that one. I can be confident about this one. And then I just have to make one more, and that would be this one right here to represent the edge of that left corner. And then I got it.